And good morning and welcome back to the College Hockey South YouTube channel. We're here for the third place game between Florida Atlantic University and the University of Tampa's D2 team here in Huntsville, Alabama at the Huntsville Ice Sports Center. This is Latham McCowie.
I'm Russ Eddins.
And we'll be casting your game here in this early morning third place game at 10 a.m. local time. I know a lot of you in the East Coast will be watching at 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. So what it looks like here is FAU's got their star goalie, Bruno, back in the net today. I keep thinking night, but it's morning, Russ. And FAU came into this tournament first seed. And here they are in the third place game against Tampa. Now, if we go through the games between these two teams, Russ, we see that FAU made pretty easy work of Tampa most of the time. They have a 5-3 win back in September 2022. So that shouldn't be too accurate if the team has moved up since then. But with this current D2 Tampa team, they have a 7-2 win at FAU and a 9-2 win. It looks like the teams are surrounding the goal, getting some last words in as they go into this game. Looks like the FAU Owls are ready, heading back to bench. Tampa's still talking among themselves. Seeing what they can make work as Clemson did last night. Really good game between Clemson and FAU last night.
Yeah, it was, and it came to the wire. Clemson obviously pulled ahead in the last second there with the empty netter with 0.5 seconds to go.
Absolutely.
So I'm sure I think both teams were a little saucy after that win or that loss last night. It's a pretty quick turnaround for FAU. They played around 12 hours ago.
Yep.
In Tampa, just over that mark.
And that's what we were saying yesterday is that at 6 p.m., those teams were the most well-rested, the most ready to go into the game.
Yeah.
Now they're here at the third place game at 10 a.m. local time.
And
obviously, they gotta. If they didn't get to bed early, they can be a little tired here, and it can affect their game.
we might skip lineups here. FAU is ready to get lined up.
Looks like it.
On Friday night, they started Bruno, and last night they started Stevens.
Yes.
And in my eyes, it's an interesting decision because Friday night you face Vanderbilt, who's definitely doesn't have a potent offense. Why not let Stevens go out there and let Bruno take the semis if you do move on?
Sure.
And the final game, that came down to it. It didn't play badly last night, but I feel like Bruno could have done just a little bit more last night.
Definitely. Well, here's puck drop at center ice. FAU wins the faceoff, takes control, moves it into Tampa's D zone. Tampa's goalie, Ethan Marich, clearing the puck, getting that out of the way, back into FAU's D zone. Tampa taking a little bit of control here. FAU taking the puck back, though, in the neutral ice, moving it forward. We're fast on the ice, trying to get it, or Biller, rather.
Ooh, almost tipped in there.
Puck moving back in the FAU's D zone, seeing what they can do. They have puck control here. Biller again with the advancement, passing it. Weir and Biller together here. This can be bad for Tampa. Shot on goal, and a block from Marich. Biller tries to stop it, tries to stop it, can't quite get it. FAU's always good at that, on stopping it from crossing the neutral.
Yeah, FAU's been pretty good this weekend at clogging the center ice in both games against Vandy and Clemson.
Absolutely. Shot on goal there if you missed it. And once again, Merrick able to catch it and stop it. 18:58 on the clock. with a puck drop in Tampa's D zone. Tampa taking possession. And Tampa still has possession. FAU able to get it out of their way, though. Back into FAU's D zone now with Bruno out of the net, trying to pass it to his teammate.
Yeah, no anthem or lineup this morning. They got off to a pretty quick start.
Yeah, must be saving it for the championship game. But still, this is also a strong two teams we have here this morning.
Yeah, a lot of pride on the line tonight for third place.
Definitely.
Especially for FAU coming in as the number 1 D2 team in the country. If you don't get top 3, it's obviously not winning thing is for them a definite failure. But top 3.
Yep. As Russ was saying, FAU came in and as the number 1 D2 team in the country. Unfortunate loss against Clemson as they were getting back on their hot streak from earlier this season. Clemson was able to figure something out for the tournament here, and they made it work against FAU. Bono with the puck to Friedman. Shot on goal.
Nice move there.
Merrick isn't letting anything slip through. He caught that one quite quickly.
Nice pass there from the goalie. That is Ethan Marich. Like his setup.
Only 2.5 minutes in with 17:28 on the clock. We're going to have a face-off here. Once again in Tampa's D zone. Puck drop, Tampa possession. And number 22, Trace Court of Tampa, is going to make the advancement. Try and find someone. Can't quite make the connection. FAU takes puck possession. Back into neutral ice. And FAU's chasing the puck. But a big move out of Marich there, coming out of the net quite far to return that puck to his team before FAU could quite get there. Ooh, collision there on the ice.
Shots on goal are not being tracked at the moment.
Right. We have our scorekeeper is currently doing multiple jobs, multitasking. Thank you so much for them.
Also want to give a shout out to Tom in the chat. Good morning to you.
With 16:30, 29, and 28 on the clock.
Pretty even game so far. Not a lot of offense from either.
Absolutely.
Obviously don't have the number on the board. I know both teams have been exchanging some shots back and forth here, but not a lot of sustained pressure. And not a lot of good chances so far early on.
Definitely. And something I noticed a little bit different from FAU against Clemson is there's not as much aggression here at this moment.
Yeah,
FAU came out early with the aggression against Clemson.
Third game in the row. I think conditioning is going to play a big factor. It's FAU did not anticipate being in third place games. This is definitely a mental challenge for them.
Definitely. Tampa and FAU switching possession here in FAU's D zone. Shot on net and a block from Bruno. FAU with possession, bringing it into Tampa's D zone, trying to find its way in. A nice little move there, but Marich really blocking the net there quite well. Aren't able to sneak it through. A big hit.
Off the post, and he just misses the rebound there.
Just missed it. That was not Marich there. That was the goalpost. Very lucky there.
Yeah, Tampa plays bigger than they are. They are a pretty physical team. Not a very big team, but they do play a very physical game, and haven't shown it here much so far.
Definitely. Face off in Tampa's D zone once again with Tampa possession. High puck there. Doesn't quite hit the ceiling. Cleared into FAU's D zone. Brockett with possession for FAU. Back to Weir. Weir's going to make some pretty quick advancement here as he does. And pass back to his teammate Brockett. Brockett with a shot on net. Doesn't quite make it. Marich is able to stop it.
Yeah, not caught cleanly there by Merrick.
Not at all, no.
Marich.
Neutral ice. Weir again making advancement. Shot on net. And Marich catches it. 15 minutes on the clock.
Pace is picking up a little bit for the Owls. Have had several shots on goal in a row here. Some
Definitely.
good, I wouldn't call it sustained pressure, as they haven't been in the O-zone for too terribly long. It's been off the rush mostly so far.
Definitely. Another face-off we find ourselves in Tampa's D-zone. Tampa with possession, able to take it, but number 26 for Tampa isn't able to make that
just wide there.
Clear. Weir with the puck, passes it to Owens. Isn't able to quite make it in. FAU still with possession. Big shot and a miss. Owens again trying to get possession, but found himself caught up with 2 Tampa players.
And he whiffs on the keeping attempt there on the boards, and that will come out.
(14:18) on the clock. Now, something to note here is that Tampa, this is Tampa's D2 team. They won Division II last year, but their team has since moved up to the Division I.
Right. And their D1 and women's teams both won their playoffs last weekend.
In Clarksville.
Tampa will not three-peat, so to speak.
Yep. With that, though, we find ourselves in a South team versus South team third-place game and a North team versus North team championship game. Wow. Shot on net against FAU, and Tampa's able to find the goal.
Yeah, nice job there. A little energy shift there. Nice job from Tampa off the rush. They are a pretty rush-heavy team. And FAU, I mean, that's not what you want to see early on from the #1 team in the country. And
not at all.
Yeah, and I want to say that on our roster sheets, number 40 is Ethan Merrick, but
looks like it's actually Pelagian.
Yeah, no, can't confirm, but
apologies for that.
David is not listed as a number. He doesn't have a number here, so.
Tampa and FAU finding the puck pinned. The refs are telling them to move if they don't move it fast.
Yeah, there we go.
Rocket pass to Tov. Finding the puck in neutral ice again. Rocket again. Finding possession. Trying to move up with his teammate. Number 68 of FAU. And that's Keith Goldberg. Puck back in FAU's D zone. Not a place they want to find themselves to be in right now at 12:44, 43, and 4:02 on the clock. Another shot on the net.
Yeah,
almost slips in, but Bruno is able to hop and
high save
block
there.
it.
Bruno got big on that save. Nice job.
Very nice save. 12:30 on the clock. Back into Tampa's D zone. Tampa with possession, though, able to find its way out back into neutral. Big shot up. High arc there. Doesn't hit the ceiling, but apparently it hits the net.
That Tampa goal was scored by Nicholas McMillan. One of Tampa's, I believe, he's one of their smaller skaters, but definitely physical nonetheless.
Definitely, and that's assisted by number 28, Reagan Lyon. And number 34, JP Sfera. FAU finding possession in their D zone, wanting to get it out of their way. Tampa unable to get the interception. FAU finding they have the men for it, trying to find something here, but Tampa's able to get the puck out of the way back into FAU's D zone. FAU doing what they can with possession again. Passing And
Not a bad start from the Owls. They look a little sluggish, though. But here we go in the rush for Tampa.
Tampa, another
wow.
nice play there.
Just
Shot on
tipped.
net.
Just tipped over the net there.
Bruno's able to block it. Very nice. Back into FAU's D zone. A little bit of physicality there, just a little bit.
Something the Owls have not faced a lot this season is adversity. They've had not an easy time. They've definitely dominated the league for the most part.
Wow. Big shot there from number 6 of Tampa, Aiden Rodriguez. Bruno able to not let it slip by, though. Tampa with possession in FAU's D zone, another familiar position they've been in this game with 10 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock.
Ooh.
FAU finding possession, though, and Owens is going to make some quick advancement into the O zone. But they're just going to blow a whistle.
A lot of frustration from the Owls here so far in this game. They don't look to be too happy. A lot of them are on to sit on the bench while Tampa is up, standing, watching the game very, very closely. Tampa doesn't really seem to, or excuse me, the Owls don't seem to be in this game quite yet. Did take a big pride hit last night in the 6-4 loss against Clemson, but got to come back and play strong.
That's a good point. And FAU hasn't quite shown the aggressiveness that they showed Clemson last night.
They have not, no.
We could see another matchup like in Vanderbilt. Bruno, big stop there.
You know, I think the mindset for them, as there's going to be an icing there, is the game against Clemson was a must-win game. This game doesn't mean as much to them, I guess.
Not necessarily, no, but still, just to show they came in as the first seed and still, were able to make the best of it. Puck drop in FAU's D zone. FAU finds possession. They're going to be moving the puck into neutral ice with Weir making quick advancement. Is he going to shoot? Finds himself in a solo play.
Nice
Not
move
quite
there.
In.
Can't find the handle.
Pelagian able to stop it with the help of his defense. Tampa taking back possession. FAU doing another little trick there to stop them from making advancement, but Tampa's back on the advance with the puck. Tampa once again, possession. FAU finding it, though, going backwards for Tampa with Biller sending it back down, and the team's exchanging players. Back into FAU's D zone with some fresh players. They should be fine here. Tampa as well, though. Tampa two misses there trying to pick up the puck, aren't able to quite get it. Now we have FAU possession again. The Owls are going to try and move it forward. Puck bounces off of Tampa player's skates.
Less than 10 minutes ago in the period here. 1-0 Tampa.
With 9:03 on the clock. Friedman is going to try and do something here, but Tampa is able to intercept that puck. Looks like an Owl found the puck between his legs there.
A nice little move there. Can't complete the rush attack there. And aside from that,
Friedman, solo. Another one on him except the goalie, and he is able to make a goal. Big goal from Friedman, solo there. And Pelagian isn't able to quite stop it with 8:44 on the clock.
I was just about to say, not a lot of pressure aside from that one post hit earlier. But then they came off the rush 1-0. That for Tampa, that just can't happen. Nice backhander there. Went up into the roof of the net on top shelf. It hit the water bottle, actually. Seen a couple of those this weekend. As FAU wins the draw, they get it in deep. Some nice cycle moving there.
Yeah, and this is a familiar feeling from the Clemson FAU game where they're in the D zone for both teams a lot of the time, but aren't able to quite find a connection.
FAU's done a pretty good job of getting the puck in deep. They haven't made the most of it so far this game.
No, definitely not. But with a goal there, they tied the game up, and they should be able to find something here. Big
nice
shot.
Nice low to high pass there, but tipped in the netting.
Hits the upper net, yeah. Pelagian not finding himself under pressure with that shot. But with these goals on the goalies, they could find themselves in their heads.
Yeah, not a bad start from either team here so far. I'm sure Bruno's upset with that one goal he allowed, but not liking dealing that one.
Puck goes high and goes out of the rink. Didn't hit the ceiling though.
Not this time. We've had 11 Steeler Monsteins be
Just in rink 1.
affect the game. Yeah, just in rink 1 so far. We did not see the 2 games in rink 2. Majority of the action.
Ceilings here in Huntsville.
Yeah, majority of the action has been played in rink 1 this weekend.
And that is where your third place and championship games will be held as well. Shot and a miss. Bruno not letting it through. Deflecting it. Tampa trying to maintain possession, but FAU is going to find it. The Owls make quick advancement. And it looks like Hikora and Renry. FAU back in puck control, neutral ice, making quick advancement. Tampa's D-zone, 2 Tampa players fall. That can be rough.
Bit of a slow start for the Owls, but they've been pressuring a lot. They haven't found a lot of, have not had a lot of luck so far this game.
Absolutely, with 7 minutes on the clock. These 2 teams are trying to find out what they can do when they're in the D-zone. They have a lot of time in the defensive zone for both teams, but they aren't able to quite find a lot of shots making it through. And as I say that, a big shot, but a defenseman deflects it for Tampa.
Nice rush there.
Out of the rink again.
Good back pass to the slot.
Definitely.
Want to give a big Sunday special shout out to Pine Lake Church of Oxford, Mississippi.
Thank you. Is that the Church of Ole Miss?
Yeah, that is a church that a lot of Ole Miss students go to, yes.
Great for them. Is that a favorite of their hockey team?
I should get them to go there. I should.
Well, we find ourselves in neutral ice here with Weir finding the puck, but now Tampa's fighting for possession. The Owls taking it back. Owens to Weir to Biller, a trio that we see quite often here. And Tampa's going to find the puck and move it back into FAU's ice.
I suppose the scorekeeper that we had yesterday on the scoreboard, I guess he's at church right now.
Perhaps.
Perhaps he's at church getting his worship on this morning.
Perhaps.
Early 10 a.m. start.
It is a 10 a.m. start, and Weir loses the puck there. Really quick advancement, tries to move it, but doesn't quite make the connection to the puck. Back in FAU's D zone. Bruno looks all too ready for this.
Yeah, he's eager to make some saves here.
Definitely. FAU's D zone, quite nice right now. Brockett, Biller, and Owens trying to take the possession back, get it out of the D zone with 5:30 on the clock right now. Weir sends it up, caught by Biller.
High sticking there, yeah.
High sticking.
Some nice moves, but that sauce is way too high there.
That's something we see a lot from FAU, these nice little moves,
yeah.
Especially when a team advances. We saw it with Clemson, we saw it with Tampa, we saw it with Vanderbilt. They're able to find the puck seemingly when it's in between the legs of the opposing team.
Yeah, a lot of top tier skill for the Owls, and they've really shown off in this tournament.
Definitely, and they're going to find themselves in a face-off with Tampa possession in their D zone. Tampa possession in FAU's D zone. Tampa.
Almost 5 minutes to go in the game, or in the period rather.
Tampa maintaining possession. Reagan line on the puck, loses it. The Owls take back possession, back to Tampa in neutral ice, and it looks like the puck goes over to FAU's benches.
Not a lot of energy from either team. These are two of the more physical teams in the league, and they haven't really shown that today. I'm looking to see them get in the hit department here soon. Maybe just waiting to get further in the game. These teams have played each other a good bit. They know the weaknesses and strengths of each other. As Tampa swept the Owls swept the season series. There's a shot off the outside post there.
Outside post in Tampa. with 4:45, 44, and 43 on the clock. FAU finding possession back into neutral ice. Friedman over to Bono. Back to Friedman. Try to make it.
Oh,
Ooh.
wow. That was one of the worst whistles we've seen on the week, and that
was
puck
a pretty
was
bad whistle. It was not under
It was about a foot
Pelagian's glove at all.
outside of the crease.
FAU definitely could have tried to make something work with that play, but the ref thought Pelagian had that.
Not a lot of there's a shot on net there. Not a lot of back talk from the FAU team there. They don't usually they would oppose
Definitely.
that call more, but not a lot going
Especially
there.
with Coach of the Year Long for the FAU Owls. He handed the puck back to the referees just moments ago, Christian Long. And he's a pretty good coach for the Owls.
Yeah, there's an article about him on the CHS website written by a friend of mine, Taylor Hill. Spoke to him a while ago as the puck goes up in the netting. Long has played and coached hockey all over the world. He played in China for a time. He played in Italy. I think he coached in Italy, actually. He's played hockey in a lot of different ways, and this is no different for him, challenging hockey in Florida, going the game down there.
Absolutely. And they seem to have put together a pretty formidable team here. FAU finding themselves in a face-off in their D zone. FAU taking possession pretty quickly. And they're going to make some advancement here into neutral ice. Tov, and shot from Tov doesn't quite make it, and the puck goes out of the rink. We've seen that a little often here in this game.
Also want to give a shout out to the beer league team that plays here. They're pretty fun to watch on TikTok. They have commentators for their beer league games here.
Do they really?
I noticed that this weekend, or this morning actually, as FAU
Incredible.
wins the draw.
Greenberg, big shot, doesn't quite connect. And we're finding ourselves 1-1 with 3:30 on the clock. FAU finding possession. Seem to be quite all right here. Not much hold up from Tampa.
Here we go.
And Greenberg wasn't quite able to make that through.
Bit of a trip there, but no call.
No. Goldberg slide and a hit, and he couldn't quite make it with Pelagian in net.
Offside there.
Blow from the refs for offsides. And we're going to find ourselves in a face-off over in neutral ice.
The man, the myth, the legend, Ted Curtis down there is our door operator tonight. This morning has not had any work so far. Very clean
One of the
game.
best door operators. That's true. We didn't find any penalties in the first period of the Clemson FAU game, I believe, either. So a little similar there, but it's also a little slow.
There we go. There's going to be a penalty here. We just jinxed it. It's going to be against Tampa, maybe for either a roughing or a cross check. We saw some retaliation there after a hit by the red line at the bench.
And the refs blow, and it looks like FAU and Tampa are going to get into a little bit of an altercation here.
Yeah, I said it a lot yesterday. Tampa D2 is sort of, I want to say known for this, but they are definitely a physical team.
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely after the whistle. They like to get involved after the whistle. It's going to be number 19 for Tampa. That's Finn McDonough.
Finn McDonough
For roughing's call.
in the penalty box for Tampa. And we're going to see an FAU power play.
Yeah, you see some great camera work there showing Finn going to the box from our Army veteran Mason. Forgot his last name.
That's Lang, Mason Lang. He is operating the camera, and he's been doing it for every game here except for the Rink 2 game.
Yeah, quite the man, Mason.
Takes a lot of effort to stand
Lovely
that
hair.
long.
Lovely hair.
And find ourselves with more stoppage going into this penalty play.
I think if there was the best in flow for our media team, Mason would definitely be top 3. Lath, you might be up there as well. You definitely have hair.
Well, thank you. I do have hair. Our media team isn't the biggest though, so
Oh, seam pass there.
I'd love to see a best in flow bracket for our
That
team,
would
though.
be. I think the winner should get 5K as well.
That would be interesting. We have 2 minutes on the clock here.
Seam pass there doesn't work.
Tampa clears it during a power play.
This penalty will not go into the next period, as there was 2:23 when the penalty was called, so it will expire.
Just about 20 seconds before
Yeah.
the end of the period.
Which is good for Tampa. Don't want to start the next period off on the PK.
Weir finding the puck, passing it between him and Friedman. Back to Weir, shot on net.
Nice little bump and go there.
Pelagian able to stop it. Potter trying to make another shot, maybe another shot coming in. Owens on the side here, didn't see much action from him, but there he is.
Had the one-timer there on the near side wing, but didn't rip it. And tried to go across ice and find the shot.
Tampa cleared it there, and shot on net. Pelagian is able to stop it. Find ourselves in another face-off, and FAU is going to send the whole team back to the bench and find a whole line change here. Face-off with fresh bodies. FAU's going to win it. Shot blocked by Pelagian. Still possession for FAU though. Greenberg not quite able to.
You see a lot of skill in the power play so far, as there's going to be a penalty.
Another penalty.
It's going to be against FAU this time for a high sticking, I believe.
That looks like Goldberg there.
Number 43 drew that penalty there.
Number 68 Goldberg is going to be sitting in.
And there that man goes, Ted Curtis, opening the door.
He is great at that. And
Wow.
something that you mentioned about the last penalty, it won't be going into the next period. Well, unless Tampa finds a goal, this one certainly will. FAU face-off. FAU finding possession in their D zone. Back into neutral ice. Taub, if he can retrieve this puck, he can try and make something work from the side. He's keeping possession though, sends it back to Greenberg. And FAU's going to maintain possession here in Tampa's D zone. Nice little skate forward there. Greenberg back to Greenberg. Greenberg isn't able to quite get it. They're going to find themselves in FAU's D zone. Greenberg sends it back though. And Taub finds it between his skates, quickly gets it back. Tries to get it ready. Puck is pinned right now. 3 Tampa players on Taub. This is not the best position to be in.
And that's going to wind the period down here as Tampa will collect after the puck battle there.
Absolutely. And that's the period with 1:06 still left on Goldberg's penalty.
And good morning to you, Nick the Voice Cruz.
Good morning. And that'll do it for the first period here with Goldberg in the penalty box. 1-1 FAU and Tampa. We'll see you back here on the College Hockey South YouTube channel live for the third place game for period 2. And welcome back to the College Hockey South Division II playoffs here in Huntsville, the Huntsville Ice Sports Center. Tampa and FAU are finding themselves back on the ice with 1 minute left in this first intermission.
Yeah, I think this period is going to be a lot more wide open than last period with the long contingent effect. We've seen a lot of penalties this period, a lot of goals. I don't think it's going to be quiet. It was pretty quiet last period, but I think it's going to be a lot louder, a lot more wide open this period.
Absolutely. Once again, that was Russ Edens, and I'm Lake McCowie, here to cast this game for you. Mason Lang on camera, Olivia Shapiro running scoreboard and social media, and of course we have our commissioner, Kyle Mell, recently re-elected, and Ted Curtis, assistant commissioner.
It appears that we have a more official scorekeeper now.
Perhaps.
Or someone to operate the scoreboard. So perhaps we'll have shots on goal for this period. So for the remainder of the broadcast, just know that shots on goal are for the second and third periods only. As FAU player will start the period off in the box with number 68. Keith Goldberg.
Goldberg is going to find himself in the box here for 1 minute and 6 seconds into the second period. He got a penalty for roughing. And it looks like he's ready to get out, stretching. FAU's going to have Biller Owens.
Some 10 players coming.
Possibly Weir on the ice, just face off at center ice. No Weir, it looks like. Watson tossing it back to Tampa's D zone. Pelagian stopping it and passing it to his team. Tampa getting the puck out of FAU's way, but isn't able to quite get possession.
Tampa is on the power play here.
That's a good point. And they're still finding themselves in the D zone, and that should say something about FAU's play here. But FAU back in their D zone. Watson's maintaining possession, clears it again.
Oh, bad pass
and
there.
Owens looks like he's able to stop it, drop it back down. Tampa has possession, isn't able to shoot it into the
some nifty
goal,
moves there.
misses it.
Loses the handle on it last second.
Definitely. And 4 seconds left on Goldberg's penalty. He's going to leave the box now. And they're not exchanging him. He's going to stay right on the ice, ready to get this puck. With the energy, should be able to take it right into Tampa's D zone. Find the puck pinned. 2 FAU, 2 Tampa players, all against the wall here. And it gets out, and FAU is able to find it. Over to Goldberg. Goldberg has the puck, passes it. Tov is moving forward fast on the right side. Tov still maintaining possession here. Tries to get it to Chavez, doesn't quite make it. Tampa's able to intercept. Tampa moving the puck into neutral ice out of their D zone. And Beraldi sends it back. No advancement here from Tampa. A reminder, 1-1 on the scoreboard with 18 minutes left in the second period. FAU maintaining possession here and composure in Tampa's D zone, but aren't able to find a way into the net for this puck.
And you see FAU on their really aggressive cycle in the O-zone here. It's something they tend to do a lot.
Definitely. FAU is known for their aggressiveness, but it hasn't really come out in full, I don't believe, in this game. Clemson, they treated Clemson very differently.
Yeah, and FAU is a very well-coached team. This year they have a whole new coaching staff. It's the first year for Christian Long and his staff, and they've all had a great year. Obviously not the ideal outcome for the season, but you still have nationals, and there you can really salvage your, I wouldn't say salvage, but you can really end your season on a high note with a good nationals run.
Absolutely. a blow of the whistle from the refs, and they're going to send it back to Tampa's D zone. FAU has all 5 players, no penalty on the clock. 17-10 on the score. 17-10 on the clock. 1-1 on the score. And the ceiling strikes again.
The 12th time the ceiling monster has had an effect on the game. Wow.
That was a very high puck, though. So.
I would like to speak to, when I interview the architect for this building. I want to see if this was
maybe the original intention was fine for the architect, though, but I think this was a different complex before it was
perhaps this was like meant for a small rodeo area, and they made it into.
Looks like the ref may be calling icing here.
2 ice rings instead.
And Tampa is very confused. They're talking to the ref about the call. And looks like there's going to be a face-off in Tampa's D zone. Now, FAU wasn't able to quite get this far last year. They weren't able to make it to the semis with such a highly competitive.
Some confusion there as we get ready for puck drop.
Absolutely, with some highly competitive teams coming in last year. They, as I said yesterday, all 4 teams in the semifinals last year have moved up to Division I College Hockey South. So, big shot and a stop from Bruno.
It appears those shots on goal are not being tracked anymore, despite the scoreboard operator change. I believe that is Tim Flynn down there, head coach of the UAH Chargers.
Is that the case?
Lovely man, Tim Flynn. I once saw him get ejected for throwing a water bottle on the ice at Ole Miss.
That is incredible. That's an interesting story.
Yes,
you don't see that much from a coach.
Not the best game for them.
Well, nonetheless, Tim Flynn is running the scoreboard here, and he hasn't had to do much other than stop it. So, the refs blow a whistle. Tampa and FAU both not able to find anything here in those first 4 minutes and 51 seconds.
Yeah, not a lot of rhythm for either team early on in the second. I thought it'd be a lot more wide open than this, but they've been playing pretty conservative so far. Not a lot of risk being taken at all.
Not at all. FAU finding face-off in their D zone. Tampa trying to pull something out of their sleeves here. Not able to quite make it work. Shot on goal, and it misses wide. FAU may find possession here. Tampa sends it back. And Tampa's maintaining puck control pretty well here, but FAU is surely going to find it here. Passes, and it doesn't quite connect. A little bit of a shove there. Friedman trying to chase this Tampa player down, get the puck in Tampa's D zone. Tampa sends it back around. Tampa has 83 Ryan Steiner on the ice. He found the puck there just a moment ago, but FAU still chasing this puck and trying to get it out of Tampa's hands. Tampa maintaining control. They have Steiner and Laropt on the ice.
Down low pass doesn't work for them.
Nope. FAU maintaining possession here. Greenberg taking the puck in his D zone. And the Owls are going to try and make some advancement here. Renzi isn't able to quite get the puck. Tampa intercepting it. Taking it back. FAU. Unfortunate miss there from Greenberg. He doesn't quite get the puck under his control. And Tampa's going to take it back. Now, FAU's taking it back. It looks like they're playing pretty confidently. They're going to want to get this into the O-zone pretty shortly here, and it's in neutral ice. Tampa sends it back. It's a shot on goal.
Bruno's played the puck a lot this game. He's
Bruno has.
Yeah,
If there were shots
noticed
on goal,
that.
I'd be interested in seeing because Bruno has been stopping a lot of shots here. We saw a little bit of Pelangian's blocks, but since this period, I haven't seen much of his work.
Bruno did win goalie of the year for D2.
That's a good point.
That was announced yesterday. FAU swept that category
But at the same time, coach of the year is on FAU's team, so
as
we have
well, and the MVP. They won all three.
That's a good point. Owens skating around, sends it to Chavez. Back to Owens. Owens is going to make some advancement here, and he has Weir just to the right of him.
Owens lost the puck there on the rush in the wing
Tampa
here.
taking it back. Biller trying to get control. Chavez is trying to intercept. Doesn't quite make it. Surely FAU takes the puck in their D zone here, though. And Rocket finding himself in a little bit of a scuffle here with the Tampa player, 19. And that's going to be Finn McDonough.
We've seen a lot of number 22 for Tampa, Trace Cowart, this weekend. He's had a lot of minutes. Definitely played a big factor in their win other night.
He definitely
Wasn't
has.
able to watch that game, but I'm sure he was there. And last night he looked pretty good all the way around despite the 6-1 loss.
So he's pretty important for Tampa. Who are the impact players here on FAU's side? Other blow of the whistle from the refs. A little bit of stoppage here.
Yeah, not much different from the first period so far, really. Not a lot of action on either side of the ice.
No, not at all. 12:21 on the clock in the second period here. Still 1-1, but FAU is going to find a face-off in Tampa's D zone. They have Goldberg, Catone.
And that bat pass will leave the zone for Tampa.
Absolutely,
And then we got off
Catone
from the line change.
skating back. Catone's going to have to try and find it here. Not quite. Tampa taking possession. Shot, and Goldberg blocks it. Beraldi sends it back to Catone. FAU going to find possession here. Beraldi trying to find Tav, I believe. Tries to send it Tav's way, isn't able to quite stop it. Tampa gets it, sends it back into neutral ice. They're making some quick advancement here. FAU intercepts, taking it back into neutral ice. Tampa stops it, but it still makes it to Tav. A little bit of shoving there. Tampa sends it back around. FAU, once again, Greenberg with the tricky little play there, getting it out of Tampa's hands. And Greenberg, FAU's passing the puck around neutral ice. Sends it back, clears it. Tampa's ice now. Tampa taking possession back, neutral ice. Watson taking the puck in his zone. Over to Greenberg. Greenberg tries to clear, sends it right into a Tampa player's skates. And FAU finding them in a tough position here in their D zone. Tampa controlling the puck, sends it. Gets blocked by another Tampa player, it looks like. Tries to shoot, isn't able to quite make it connect.
Sending pass, they look pretty good.
Cotter advancing.
Oh, wide of the net
Shot
there.
by the Owls, not quite making it though. Big miss.
Tempo starting
Bono.
to pick up.
Bono sending it forward. It looks like Pelagian is going to stop it. There's going to be a face-off here.
As soon as the Tampa started to pick up, frozen by the Tampa goalie there, slow things down.
That's with 10:04 on the clock. Period 2. Still 1-1. This face-off can help FAU quite a bit if they are able to get the puck and make the right things happen. But Tampa are going to find it. Control possession here in neutral ice. Passing it forward. Tampa may be able to make something work instead. Not quite. FAU has the bodies here. Puck is going to find itself pinned. The call from the refs, though. They were able to get it out quite fast.
Shot there, got blocked there. Wow.
A little bit of deflection there from Bruno. Tampa trying to control possession, though, and FAU are going to take it back pretty quickly. Sends it up. And Pelagian's going to come out of the net to pass it to his teammate, get back in the net pretty quickly. A little bit of a risky move there. Tampa sending it back around. Catone sends it to his teammate, who sends it all the way back in Tampa's D zone. Pelagian's out of net again.
Not too much pressure at all this period. Not a lot of action.
One player out. And no, not too much pressure at all. A lot of playing in the D zones, but just similar to how first period was, they're not able to make a lot of the stuff connect.
Yeah, not a lot going for either team.
With 8 minutes, 36, 35, and 34 left on the clock.
Can't get a handle on that one on the far side.
No, not at all. Catone trying to hold it out of this Tampa player, but he's going to advance by himself. Try and slip one in, and he can't. Bruno's able to stop it.
That was 83 Ryan Steiner on the rush attempt there. Nice backhand move. Doesn't go.
Very good play, but not able to make it hit. Owens moving up similar.
What a save.
Oh, my God.
What a save. What a way to get over there from David.
Huge save by Pelagian. They're out of the net. Just blocks it. Another big shot. Pelagian stopping it.
Yesterday we saw Sebastian Fontana in net. Tampa does have 4 goalies on the roster.
That is true. That's much more than a lot of teams have. I mean, FAU here only has 2.
Yeah.
But Bruno is a great goalie, and Stevens has proven himself as a goalie as well. And Tampa's going to take the puck and move it up, but he finds himself squeezed between 2 Owls, and he's going to lose it. FAU in neutral ice, taking possession in Tampa's D zone, sends it, hits the post.
Off the outside of the post there from Weir.
Very nice shot from Weir, just bounces off the post. Owens
there we go.
Slips it up to a Tampa player, solo push forward, slip one in. No, he cannot.
Nice job there from Bruno.
Owens again taking possession, moving forward fast. Is he going to slip one in? Almost. Pelagian's able to stop it.
Wow, what a dangle there from Owens. Wow.
Very, and then Tampa's defense is able to come in and help out Pelagian. Not quite going to make something work here. The Owls missed the pass. The Owls again taking shots on net. Pelagian just blocking one after another, though.
Catone can't get it out here.
Squeezed between a couple Spartans here, though. Ooh, a little bit of a hit there, and Beraldi goes down.
And we saw that on the back check on that Tampa rush. He just went right through 3 players. Neither one of them able to get in the back check quick enough.
That's a good point.
But
we're seeing this a couple times off of puck exchange. They're able to make these quick moves by themselves, but aren't able to make anything work out. The goaltenders are just playing very well here. Pelagian, as I say, stops one. But we're seeing very similar from Bruno.
Tampa
only one shot making it through the net on each team.
Tampa with several high-danger chances here, and then the Owls fight back, and they get some sustained pressure in the O-zone. Trading shots here. Trading chances, rather.
Absolutely. Well, we have 5:57 here on the clock face-off in Tampa's D zone.
That's a hand pass.
Hand pass call from the ref. They're blowing the whistle.
On the draw, the center, number 17, I believe, Nicholas McMillan, for the Spartans. He just left his right hand there to push that puck backward. That could be, that's going to be a penalty. You can't do that on the face-off. You cannot use your hand like that on the face-off.
Wow.
Not
Tampa
to the college
finding himself
exactly.
with a penalty for 17. Nicholas McMillan. Now, we've seen a Tampa power play, right?
I believe we have.
But
Not sure the call is going to be, but that is a penalty.
or no, we saw a FAU power play, and they weren't able to make something work quite well. But
5:55 to go in the period.
they're going to try again this time. FAU passing the puck around, trying to play calm here. Use what's given to them. A whole 2 minutes with a player off the ice. Passing it back. Calm and timid here right now. Not what you usually see from FAU.
Yeah, not at all.
Owens, big impact
Nice
player
toe
here.
drag there, but good defense from Steiner.
Tampa taking puck control, and Bruno.
Interesting decision
Takes it
there
out.
from Bruno to glove that one down about a foot outside the goal. He was going well wide there, maybe trying to reset the offense, but not bad for Tampa there to stop play with a minute 20 on the PK left.
Absolutely. Nonetheless, 5:15 on the clock. FAU is going to take possession, take this out into neutral. Fast advancement from Weir. Weir slips. Tampa's going to take the puck. Try to clear it. Not quite. And
Yeah,
Pelagian is going to stop it as well.
Bounced off of a skater there and went towards the goal, frozen by David.
Absolutely. And with that whistle, we have exactly 5:01 on the clock. 5 minutes left. We've been through almost 15 minutes, and there hasn't been a single goal this period.
Yeah, and there's no Ted Curtis in the box to open the door.
Good point.
I wonder how he's getting the box open by himself.
You know, I believe he has hands, but we haven't quite figured it out yet.
That was satire.
FAU taking puck control here. Weir. Back to Weir. Back to Owens.
Ooh,
Owens
off
takes a shot, not
Off the
quite
post
making
there,
it.
wow. Seen a lot of post hits this game. 3 or 4 in total, probably.
It's shots like those, just a little bit out, and Bruno is playing out of the net. At least a couple yards there, Bruno is out.
Those post hits are going to eventually click for one of these teams here soon.
Weir. Back to Owens. And Greenberg right behind. Tampa's
There
going
we
to
go.
intercept
Out of the
solo
box.
from 17 of Tampa. Is he going to slip one in? No!
What a stand-up
Bruno
save.
blocks it again. And that's when Bruno comes in. When FAU's defensive line are pushed forward and Tampa comes up.
The power play expired, and McMillan came out of the box as there's a shot to the crease there.
Another big block from Bruno with 3 minutes 30 on the clock. FAU, similar situation they got to find themselves in. Not quite. Tampa intercepts.
Nice stick there. For number 34. JP Farah. There's an S in there.
Incredible plays here. But they are not able to make anything stick, neither of these teams. Very interesting. FAU maintaining possession here in Tampa's D zone. Watson holding on to the puck. He pass it off to Greenberg here, doesn't quite. And Owens is going to come in on the side here, not quite making it in time. Tampa is going to take the puck. Renzi looking for the interception. Watson takes it.
Less than
Sends
2:30
it
to go in
back
the game.
around.
A period, rather.
Tampa's going to take control again, trying to send it back right next to a line change from FAU. And the refs blow a whistle. With 2 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock here in period 2. Are one of these teams going to be able to find something? You said you expected a little bit more energy in this period, but
Yeah,
it
not a
seems
lot
they
going.
haven't been able to find anything. What
Yeah.
are you trying to expect in this last few minutes?
I just put the same of more of the same, really. Not a lot of energy in the game so far. Both teams probably down with their losses last night. But you got to find something here. You know, both teams pretty flat-footed as FAU will go to the box.
It's
It's number 9, Peora.
Peora.
He says.
Penalty for him, so now Tampa's going to have a power play. This is the first Tampa power play, seems. FAU may be able to try, and Tav is going to take back the puck. Find himself pinned between a player of Tampa. Tampa taking puck control into the O-zone. Tampa, pass.
Seam pass there, stopped by Steiner. Should have gone all the way through.
Coert shot, and a miss. 1 minute 20 on the clock. Are they going to make something work here?
This PK will expire just before the period ends.
That's true, with about 8 seconds left.
What a shot there, you coward.
A goal from Tampa. Coward able to find the net there on that one.
What a shot there. We mentioned him earlier as an impact player for the Spartans, and he shows it right there.
That is an incredible shot from him there. Now FAU's penalty is expired now because of that goal. Are they going to be able to come back with a little bit more aggressiveness? They look angry. It looks like they want another goal now to tie this up before the third.
Yeah, they've been pretty flat-footed so far this period. It's the whole game really, and here they go again on the rush a little bit. Nice move there.
Tampa taking control again. Are they going to be able to slip one in? No, not quite. Bruno blocks.
What a
very
save
nice
there.
block. He stopped a crack there. FAU taking control. Tampa taking the puck back. Interception from Tampa's Ethan Gelman. Not quite making it work, though. FAU going to take possession with 30 seconds on the clock. Are they going to be able to make something work here and tie it up before the third? 22, and Tampa finds possession in their D zone. 16, and FAU is trying all they can to get this puck in neutral ice. Tampa blocks. Oh, big hit from Bono on one of the Tampa players. 5 seconds on the clock. FAU just needs to get it out of the way at this point. Pin the player.
The period. Oh,
and the ref
whistle.
blows the whistle with 1.7 seconds on the clock.
It's going to be a penalty against, I believe, FAU for hooking here.
It definitely could be.
Yeah, it's going to be FAU number...
No, it looks like a...
Number 16, maybe?
Penalty may have been...
Can't quite see it. Yeah, number 16, yep.
Not the best position to find themselves in. That means that they're going to have 1.7 seconds of this penalty on this period, and it's going to go in and extend into the third. Not the best position to be in when you're down a point.
It's going to be Griffin Bono, and Tampa will start the next period with a power play for 1 minute and 59 seconds.
Absolutely, and that's period 2. Your third place game between FAU and Tampa. We'll see you back here at the College Hockey South YouTube channel live with this third place game here at the Huntsville Ice Sports Center. And welcome back to the third period. Sorry. Welcome back to the third period of College Hockey South. Division II playoffs. Division II playoffs, third place game between Florida Atlantic University and the
Here we go, third period puck drop. Steinberg on the draw.
here in Huntsville, Alabama, the great Huntsville Ice Sports Center. FAU finding possession in their D zone. Reminder, this is a 2-1 game right now, Tampa against FAU. Tampa finding possession, trying to slip one in there sneakily, doesn't quite make it.
Oh, here we go, the breakaway.
Florida Atlantic, and a big shot! Big shot by Weir. And Pelagian is not able to stop it. Biller, rather.
It was 26.
Biller scored that.
Yeah, Leon Biller.
One is 26 and one is
Womp womp.
28. Pelagian sending the puck back to his team. Ethan Gelman for Tampa with the puck. JF Sfera. Face off in FAU's D zone. Tampa passing the puck around. Tied game between FAU and Tampa now. Tampa trying to make something work. A Tampa player 13. Laropt loses a stick there momentarily. FAU clears it, sends it back. Pelagian coming out of the net to send it all the way back to his team. Now in FAU's D zone. A familiar place they find themselves in as FAU's penalty comes up. Bono sending the puck over. And it looks like Bono's back on it. Sends it over to Friedman. Tries to hit a shot, but Pelagian not letting it through. Tampa losing hold of his stick again. Friedman, big hit from Tampa. Are we going to see a little bit more aggressiveness here, Russ?
Yeah, we are in this period. FA looks a lot better with already the shorty there early on.
Absolutely.
Nice little.
Tampa trying to slide one in there. Not quite with Bruno in net.
That was Sean Joyce on the shot there right in front of the crease.
Pelagian is going to stop it with 16:50 on the clock here. 2-2, FAU and Tampa. Only 3 minutes and 10 seconds in we're seeing a little bit more action between these two teams. Face off here in Tampa's D zone. FAU takes quick control. Friedman sends it. Not quite connecting. Greenberg is the last line here, and he slide blocks it. Very nice
passes
move.
there.
Big shot from Tampa.
What a block.
Not quite connecting. Puck stuck. Refs telling them to move. FAU Tampa.
Here we go.
Puck breaks out. Tampa sends. Not quite connecting. Bruno
nice
able to block it.
Nice little kick stave there and overskated by McMillan on the rebound. Couldn't collect.
FAU Owls take control here. Greenberg losing the puck though as FAU
2-on-1 the back checker here.
exchanges some players, get some fresh bodies on the ice. Biller sending it back around. Owens is gonna move off, and Tampa's not letting the clear get through. Greenberg back in possession. And Biller and Weir are together here, along with Owens coming in from the left, not quite making it work. Tampa is going to take the puck back.
A shot from behind the net there.
They tried at least.
Not sure that was intentional.
Tampa Steiner is finding himself stuck here against a wall. And Weir has possession of the puck. Owens tries to send it, and an interception from Tampa. They're going to move it into neutral ice. Into the O zone for them. Not quite. FAU, oh, and a big shove. And the refs are going to call it. As we were saying, the aggression is coming in, especially just 5 minutes. And FAU's finding a penalty.
Yeah, 14:58 to go in the period. It's been pretty back and forth so far. Obviously, as a FAU skater is going to go to the box towards 4.
Yep.
So it's going to be for roughing.
And that's going to be Sprocket. And he's in there for 2 minutes now.
It's going to be it's going to cancel out here. It's going to be 2 penalties for roughing on
It's Tampa's number 8. And he is not showing up on my, Duke Allen. 14, 34, 33, and 32 on the clock here. 2-2 and 2 penalties. Cotter trying to slip one in there, but Tampa's going to take the puck back. Move it into the neutral, over to the O zone. Tampa, can they make something work here? Big shot from number 6, Aiden Rodriguez. Not quite connecting, though, with Bruno making a nice little deflection. Face off here in FAU's D zone. Tampa not winning. FAU is going to take that puck, and looks like Greenberg working along with Biller. And Owens taking it back a little bit, taking some time.
a lot of space in the ice with a 4-on-4.
And Owens is fast here. He's going to make some quick advancement. Not quite making it. Tampa's going to take it back, move it into neutral. FAU Watson almost did another one of those tricky little plays there where they take it out of the opposing team's grasp. Blow of the whistle from the refs. We're going to find ourselves in a face-off. Neutral ice face-off here. FAU takes it again. Moved it around their D zone. Weir is on the ice, and he's going to make some quick advancement here. He sends it to Friedman. Friedman's moving forward. Not quite making it between the legs there. Pelagian.
Tried to get on the backhand there, couldn't find the grip on it.
Weir again can do a similar advancement here. He sends it over to Greenberg. Greenberg's moving forward. Big shot and a big block from Pelagian. That does not reach the net with 13 on the clock. There are 15 seconds on Tampa's and FAU's penalties. Want to see what happens when the players get back on the ice. Face off and a win for Tampa. It looks like they're going to take control, and not quite. They're going to send it. They send it into FAU's D zone, but it's an icing. Refs are going to call an icing on that, and we're going to bring it all the way back to Tampa's D zone. Tampa taking puck control here. They have the possession, and that's important here in their D zone. 2-2 game, and FAU are going to take it and neutralize. Not the best pass there. Pecora over.
Oh, I had the bet their option there. Didn't see it, I guess.
No. Not quite making it in. Oh! Pelagian was able to drop his legs down just fast enough.
Referee almost blew the whistle there, but he did not have that puck under control. That was close. Yeah, saw the whistle go up to his mouth, but luckily he did not let it stop play.
We're going to face off here in a neutral ice. Pelagian moving back and forth. Trying to get composed here. Bruno just sitting in net waiting, it looks like. Pelagian out of net, passing it to his team. Luckily, plenty of his players were nearby, ready to take control. Steiner, along with Gelman, are up front here for Tampa. These are their best players, best point getters. Big hit there on the Steiner. And we're finding ourselves back and forth here in a nice game of back and forth from FAU's side to Tampa's side and back over to Tampa. It looks like we're in neutral ice at the moment. Sprocket. Tampa taking control again.
It's a bit of a better period so far for both teams. There's going to be a cross-checking call, 2-against-2. But it's been a lot better period for both teams here. A little bit more wide open, I think. More action all around. As Steinberg is going to go to the box for cross-checking. Some Tampa fans behind me are saying he didn't even hit him. Perhaps.
Well, we're going to find ourselves in an FAU power play, see if they can cash in on this. And it's a face-off in Tampa's D zone. Now this is Ryan Steiner in the box right now. This is a big move maker for Tampa. This can definitely impact their play here. He is a forward, though.
Oh, well, nice seam pass here. Can't find a stick.
FAU, Friedman has it. Sends it over to Weir. Weir's going to try and make something work. Over to Owens. Back to Weir. Slow work here. They're trying to play calm and collected, make something work. They're just passing it around, keeping Tampa on their toes. When's it going to go? They have no idea. Friedman back to Friedman. Friedman going to center. Weir coming in from the side. Owens. Oh my gosh! Almost just slipped in.
Not sure that puck's out of the net there. Might have got a skate on it.
Pelagian must have just caught it. That was very close to just slipping in very slowly. 1 minute and 5 seconds left on Tampa's penalty as we have 10:30 on the clock in this last period of the third place game. Cotter taking control, sends it back over to Tampa's D zone. They're going to be looking for some big moves here. Tampa taking control with 45 seconds left on the power play for FAU. Weir finding the puck with Friedman to his rear. Owens taking the puck back to Friedman, sending it over to Owens, over to Weir. Back to Friedman, can't quite get his stick on it. Big shot, and Pelagian is able to deflect it. Weir trying to move in, get control again. 20 seconds left on this penalty. And it looks like Tampa is able to clear it.
And the power play will expire for
Ryan
the Owls.
Steiner.
Not a lot going on that one. Some nice seam passes, but nothing connecting.
Ryan Steiner coming out of the box. Going to be moving in for Tampa's aggression here. And he should be pretty refreshed with 2 minutes in that box.
It's going to be icing there against
That's
the
an
Owls.
icing call from the ref. Blow the whistle. Tampa's going to send it all the way back.
Yeah, while we have some time, I want to give a big shout out to Heartbreak Coffee of Oxford, Mississippi. Lovely little place to get some work done in Oxford. You find yourself, they're just off the square.
FAU taking control here. Tav pushing forward. Loses the puck there. Tampa, big hit from Steiner. And Beraldi taking the puck. Sends it back over. Big shot and a miss. Or big block from Pelagian, rather.
What a
Wow.
save. What a
if there was an
save.
opportunity, that would have been it. Taub hit a big shot, and Pelagian was there just to stop it. Helmet comes off of Steiner, and a push. The refs have to break it up. A little bit unnecessary there with Steiner's helmet off and a push from, looks like Taub or Beraldi.
Some more physicality. Bold prediction there. Steiner goal incoming here, potentially.
That's what they said. He was in the box, he was refreshed, but he's not on the ice right now. So they're gonna bring him back to the bench and use him for later with 8 minutes and 31 seconds on the clock in period 3.
Playing the George Lopez song here. This is a shot block.
Low rider. FAU trying to find what they can in Tampa's D zone.
A lot of ozone
Friedman's able
time.
to pick it up there. Tone, rather. Tampa taking the puck back, though. Tone deflecting it. Tampa able to pick it up, not quite. And that's number 53, Alexander Valencia. Solerano tries to get one, but not quite. FAU taking control. Maintaining possession here. Oh, just when he thought he had it, he didn't have a stick. And that's big hit from 2 FAU players.
It's going to be a penalty here against FAU.
Looks like it. That was a little harsh. The 2 FAU players colliding and crushing the Spartan. Very unfortunate event for him. He didn't even have his stick. He had the puck and he was skating around, but he didn't even have his stick. And he only realized once he had the puck directly under him.
I think the call is going to be for boarding here, as known door opener Kyle Nell will be the one operating the penalty box door this time.
And that's a penalty on Catone. for 2 minutes.
Kyle Nell is probably the second best door operator this side of the Mississippi.
That is fair. Tampa
Seam
passing
pass
it
there.
around on the power play, trying to slip. Ooh, and an actual slip for Steiner.
We have a second penalty against FAU here.
Steiner trying to put one in.
The goalie's off the ice.
Goalie is off the ice. Tampa's putting all their effort into this, but Tampa's sent back number 13 and is bringing out Pelagian again. Back to some 4-on-5 standard power play. We had a 6-on-4 there. That was an interesting dynamic, and they weren't able to get something to stick.
Now it's going to be 5-on-3.
And two penalties rather for Catone and Chavez of the FAU Owls.
I think I'm not sure which team took a timeout here. But it's going to be 135 on 5-on-3, and then we'll have 5-on-4 for 25 seconds after that with 7:06 to go in the game. Sean Joyce goal incoming. All right, interesting.
Very unfortunate there for the Owls. They're going to have to play with 2 men down.
Don't know what the call was. I think the first one, I believe, was boarding.
For Tyler Chavez, it's cross-checking.
Yeah, it was roughing, actually. Thought I saw a boarding signal, but they have it as roughing on the game sheet. So roughing and cross-checking all the calls.
So now that FAU is going to be down 2 players, I mean, what do you think the teams are talking about here? FAU leaving the bench. What do you think they
I think there's not really a lot of rush here. 1:35 to go. I think you have to be sort of strategic about it. Obviously, I don't want to score too quickly. I want to wear them down because the longer you take the score, the more comes off the power play.
Absolutely.
Now, I would want to get this first goal on the 5-on-3 as soon as possible. Not as soon as possible. I want to get it less than a minute to go, and then I want to have some time on the 5-on-4 just to waste time, maybe get a goal to double the lead.
FAU coming back in. And it looks like we're back on the ice after a quick little timeout there. Big strike. Not quite making it. Hits the shoulder of Bruno, not going in. Behind the net now. Tampa trying to find something to work. Reagan Lyon and Ethan Gelman here. Passing it back and forth among themselves. Matthew McMillan now trying to find his way.
Got to slow it down. No need for all those cross-ice passes like that. Shot on goal there.
Also on the ice for Tampa is Trace Cowart. They have their star players on the ice here ready to try and make something work and get the breakaway into 3-2 for them.
Little prediction there in the comments. Duke Allen, known Apple scorer, I'm sure. It's a joke. Bottom of the list here.
Tampa is going to lose possession here and a clear from FAU. Pelagian's going to come out of the net, pass it back to his team. Cowart making quick progress here on the ice. Slows it down, sends it back to Lyon. Lyon back to McMillan, back to Lyon.
Some nice defense here from the Owls. Really nice way to maintain composure.
Cowart tried to strike a nice shot in there, but he isn't able to quite make it. Now we have 11 seconds on Catone's power play and 37 on Chavez's. How do you think this is going to turn, Russ? How do you think this is going to turn for the Owls or Spartans here?
They got to get a goal here quick. They wasted a good bit of time, which is a good thing and a bad thing for them, I think. They got to get on the border soon, or else they're going to waste their opportunity. But 2 minutes almost have gone off the board here. So if you get a goal, that's a lot less time for the Owls to get on the board.
Absolutely, and in just 5 seconds here, Catone's going to leave and get back on the ice.
Now in the 5-on-4.
Yeah, some much-needed defense from Catone coming out. Tampa passing it amongst themselves.
Passing hasn't been too crisp on the power play. They rushed it early on. They just weren't very aggressive at all, though.
No.
5-on-4 is about to expire as well, and he loses the hand on that puck, and it will expire.
Absolutely. Chavez coming back out. And with that, we have Weir on the ice and Biller.
A nice job there from the Owls to kill off that penalty, both of them. Really nice job there.
Biller, number 26, coming up. Trying to make something work. Not quite. Friedman not able to stop the puck. Tampa going to get... And
they're
a
call
blow
offside on
of the whistle from the refs. Two and less than 5 minutes in this last period. What are you expecting to see here?
Yeah,
Russ?
something's got to give here. Spartans wasted a couple big opportunities there.
Huge opportunity.
FAU's got to get the Spartans on the heels a little bit. I think it's going to come down to a rush goal here in a second.
Absolutely. Oh,
nearly.
Very close there for FAU. Just barely. Friedman trying to take possession, and Tampa finds it between his skates. Cotter falls off as Tampa takes possession back.
And this is a Tampa team who lost 6-1 yesterday, and they were a little flat-footed, but they play a lot better.
That's a good point. Against Tennessee, of course, the second seed in this tournament, going on to play in the finals. Tampa taking control, 3 minutes and 50, 49, and 48 on the clock. Tampa doing what they can here. Big shot, not quite making it. Tampa and FAU are going to change out some fresh bodies here, try and get some new energy into the game with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left.
See Coward there making an impact, getting that puck and stopping the rush.
Definitely tried to send it there, but it fell into Beraldi's stick, sent straight into the sky. Tov taking the puck, just maneuvering it out of the way, trying to find a teammate here. Sends it back around over to what looks like Goldberg.
That's very, very funny, Mia.
Tov taking control. And a blow the whistle from the refs. Puck is going to be moved to center ice. Must be an offsides call there.
Yeah, that's the joke, Brian. I'm pretty sure that comment violates some sort of policy on YouTube.
Possibly, but we're back into the game here. Puck goes flying. Not into the ceiling, though, this time. Weir's going to take this puck, and maybe he can get something to work here. Tries to find his teammate. Biller not quite able to take it and put it in. Wasn't taken by Tampa yet, though. Tampa is going to take it now, though. But Biller coming in to put a wedge in their plans. Tampa taking the puck, making some progress here.
Cower on the rush here.
They have Cower. And Cower is a big player for Tampa. It's important to have him up front here. Ooh, very close. Looks like Bruno may have been able to just stop that, and a little bit of help from the defense. Big shot. Another big shot. Bruno just off the sides of his pads. Weir sending it up. Biller and Weir on left and right side. Owens as well. Are they going to be able to get something to work in this last 2 minutes? Period 3. The ref blows a whistle.
Yeah, Brian. Same for her.
Gonna find ourselves in a face-off here. In Tampa's D zone. With last 2 minutes, 1:56 on the clock. FAU going to take possession in their D zone after Tampa clears it. A little bit of shouting from Pelagian there, telling them to get up, but not quite. FAU is going to take possession. Friedman
nice
tries to
there.
send it, gets stuck on a Tampa player's stick. And that was number 4, Matthew McMillan. FAU taking back the puck. They have 1 minute and 26 seconds on the clock. Players are pinned against the wall here. Tampa and FAU. FAU trying to find the puck. Drop of a stick from number 28, Tampa, Reagan Lyon. Tampa's taking possession here. 1 minute and 7 seconds. Is this looking like an overtime game to you, Russ?
Yeah, it is. It's been sluggish pretty much all game, and I don't foresee a goal in a minute here.
Definitely not. That's icing call from the refs. And we've had quite a few overtimes here at the Division II playoffs. FAU Owls having a little bit of a problem with the ref's call.
Mods ban him.
And FAU and Tampa are going to go back to the benches and reorganize, see what they're going to do in this last 57.6 seconds. Not much time here, Russ. What are you thinking is on the minds for FAU and Tampa in this timeout?
Yes, both teams going to try to push for a goal here in the final minute.
So what do you think is, as you can see, Coach Christian Long on FAU's side, giving them a little bit of a talk here. What do you think is he's telling them right now?
I think he's telling us top players to go out there and score.
Absolutely.
It's as simple as that.
I mean, here on FAU's side, you know, we see Biller, we see Greenberg, we see Weir all on the ice. And on Tampa's side as well.
Yeah. And
we
you know,
see
I don't think either team wants OT, but with Weir, Owens, and Biller out there, you have to think that they're trying to push for a goal immediately, and they're going straight to the net on this face-off.
Absolutely,
now,
and as I says, we also have Leropt and Coert out on the ice for Tampa, and along with Ryan Steiner, very powerful forward from them. And we're going to have face-off here in Tampa's D zone. Tampa's going to try and get possession here, and they ultimately tried to. FAU finds it, though. Now it's in FAU's D zone. Both goalies still out in the net. FAU taking control. Biller moving forward fast. Big shot and a miss. FAU sends it back up. Biller again. And a big shot from Weir, it looks like.
And who else would it be, really?
That's the most powerful player that plays for FAU.
With 30.8 seconds to go.
And it's going to go 3-2 in favor of the Owls. Apparently that talk from Christian Long did something for the Owls, because with just 28 seconds, they were able to find the net. And we're going to have another puck drop here in center ice. If FAU were able to do that in 28 seconds, of course, with a puck drop in Tampa's D zone, Tampa's going to have to try and make something work with a puck drop from center ice. Then FAU is going to take possession. With 30 seconds, they can stall a lot here. They're not going to make something work, it looks like. FAU. Tampa taking it up. Coert sends it up. Coert tries to grab it. Coert just shakes his head. Doesn't like what he's seeing. They're going to do what they can with 8, 7, 6.
Yeah, this game's going to come to a close here. They can't get the puck out the corner.
2, 1.
Oh! Last-ditch effort there.
Wow. Maybe 2 more seconds, and that could have ended a lot differently.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe with 2 more seconds, but I saw the player's shake of the head. they were not incredibly proud of what just happened. Maybe a little bit more energy there could have been very different. With just 1 second, they had it piled in front of the net.
FAU just snuck this one out here, and as one of our lower scoring games of the weekend. We've seen some barn burners this weekend, but not a whole lot from only 5 goals.
Absolutely, and just real quick, I mean, as I mentioned earlier at the beginning of the game, the University of Tampa and Florida Atlantic, when they make this meeting, I mean, back in November 3rd, Florida Atlantic beat Tampa 9-2, and in September, Florida Atlantic beat Tampa 7-2. So, very unfortunate. But great plays from Tampa and FAU here, with Tampa finishing 4th and FAU finishing 3rd here at the D2 playoffs, both from the South Division in Florida. And that'll do it for this 3rd-place game here in the 3rd period. 3-2 FAU Tampa. We'll see you back here. Subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification. We'll be back here at about 12:30, ready for our final game of the Clemson Tigers versus the Tennessee Ice Vols. We'll catch you back here.